breast and colon cancer. It also shortens your life expectancy.
Mm-hmm.
So join us for a free presentation as we welcome Dr. Taylor for a discussion about the hidden dangers of a sedentary lifestyle. That will be Wednesday, April 19th, 6 p.m. at the Rustic Lodge.
Yeah, we're going to get all kinds of tips about how to reverse the effects of sitting around too much because, let's face it, there are people who might not be sedentary, that do exercise regularly, but they are forced by their jobs or other circumstances to spend a lot of time just sitting.
Correct. So, I think that you just had a news story yesterday about the county's health rankings and where we fell. And one of the biggest indicators in that report was physical inactivity. So people in Indiana County are not out and moving. So this seminar, come on out. We're going to give away some great door prizes. I heard a rumor that maybe we'll give away a Fitbit.
Really?
So come on out, take your chance, get some good information. And really, we're just going to be talking about moving. So get up, get moving, and how are some simple, easy ways that you can incorporate physical activity into your daily life.
Mm-hmm. I note one of the items that on the flyer that says take 10,000 steps a day, which probably seems like a whole lot to someone. It really isn't, is it?
It isn't. It actually equates about 2,000 steps is a mile.
Mm-hmm.
So 10,000 would be 5 miles. And I know that can sound overwhelming, but we really encourage people to start where you are. So if you get a Fitbit or a pedometer or use that step counter on your iPhone, really just take an average of where you are now. So maybe you're at 3,000 steps daily. So a good goal maybe for next week would be 3,500. Just do more than you're currently doing to work up to the 10,000 steps.
So we're going to learn, as people get more active here with the coming of the spring, we're going to learn some ideas to get ourselves up and moving.
Yep, up and moving.
Very
all those
important.
Simple, easy ways like take the stairs instead of the elevator, park farther away. I call them parking lot hawks. Don't be one of those. They circle around and around and around so they can find that front parking place.
I see.
So take advantage of the farther away parking and get some extra steps in your life.
All right, very good. You have a counter full of events over there. I've never seen you come in with so many different pieces of paper, and every one has something different on it.
Yeah, so to go along with our Quit the Sit program.
Oh, by the way, can people register for that now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, they can. They can call the Institute for Healthy Living to reserve your spot, and the number is 724-357-8088. Again, that's Wednesday, April 19th, 6 p.m. at the Rustic Lodge with Dr. Taylor.
Okay, very good.
So to go along with that theme of get out, get moving, we are encouraging people that April is a great month for walking. The air is crisp and the flowers are in bloom. So make the most of the great season. And during this month-long campaign designed to inspire everyone to make walking a priority April and beyond.
Okay.
So come on out to IRMC's WalkWorks route around our campus. Join us. You'll always find someone out there on the route walking. It's a 1-mile loop around our campus. You can get on, get off anywhere. In addition to our walking route, there are several throughout the county. One right here in downtown Indiana. One out at S&T Arena around the White Township. Several others that are coming. You can log on, just Google PA WalkWorks Indiana County, and you'll find all of the routes.
Yeah, and Barb Hagood's going to be here again next week to talk about the next one.
Yeah, and they have some campaigns going on now.
Yeah.
I know they did a walking decathlon. They did a St. Patty's Day walk. So I'm sure she'll have all the information about the upcoming one. And the idea is just to get out with people and walk. Some of these walks are led by group leaders and start at certain times. You can find all that information online. But, all of the routes are available all the time. They're marked with some signage so that you can kind of follow them. You don't have to participate in the group walk.
Yeah.
So I hear it might get warmer a little bit. So
you hear all kinds of things. You heard about a Fitbit. Now you're hearing about warm weather.
I know.
Vicious rumors.
I know. So come on out and join us out at IRMC on our campus. Take advantage. It really is a pretty walk.
Yeah, it is. It is. What else you have over
All right.
there?
Also coming up in April, the Diabetes Education Center will sponsor grocery store tours at the Giant Eagle of Indiana. So a clinical dietitian from the Diabetes Education Center will host a grocery store tour for those that are interested in healthier style of shopping. We will also help you to locate the healthier options and provide beneficial tips on diabetes. This is a great opportunity to learn more about healthier alternatives when shopping. In order to register for these programs, you can call the Diabetes Education Center at 724-357-7164. These tours will be held Wednesday, April 26th at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So please give them a call if you're interested. It's a great opportunity to pull something off the shelf and say to someone, what about this?
Uh-huh. And, that goes right along with quit the sit.
Correct.
Because type 2 diabetes is certainly one of those dangers that you get from sitting around too much.
Right.
Right.
So come on out. They'll be out there to help you kind of evaluate different products in the store. There's some that we think are really good, and when you really look into it, not so much. But then they can also guide you to find maybe some food choices that you wouldn't select, but you might like.
Rethink the way that you grocery shop.
Right.
Okay.
So that's
those two
April
dates are
26th, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. And call the Center for Diabetes Education to register, 724-357-7164.
She is Amanda Augustine from the Institute for Healthy Living at the Indiana Regional Medical Center. Joins us once a month or so to talk about events that are coming up. She's told us about a couple already, and she has more.
I do. So the Diabetes Education Center is also hosting a Healthy Feet or Happy Feet. Mm-hmm. So healthy feet are essential for overall good health. For people with diabetes, taking care of your feet is especially important. So come on out and learn about daily foot care, what to look for when you check your feet, and what steps you can take to protect your feet and decrease your chances of complications. To see if you qualify for this special event, please call the Diabetes Education Center. And again, their number is 724-357-7164. That will also be Wednesday, April 19th. Mm-hmm. That will be at IRMC, and dinner will be provided. But you do need to call to see if you qualify for the event.
Okay. Very good.
So come on out.
Happy feet.
Happy feet, yeah.
Liking that.
Todd, I have a question for you.
You have a question. I always fail your questions.
How are your New Year's resolutions going?
I don't make New Year's resolutions.
Okay. Well, that's a good resolution to make.
Yeah. Okay.
So, it's coming up to April. Everyone made all these resolutions in January about getting healthy, eating better, losing weight, exercising more. So I just want to take the chance to remind people that at the Institute for Healthy Living, we have several different types of weight management services. They kind of run the gamut. We have a 12-week weight loss program. We have a 6-week weight loss program. The S&T Wellness Centers open 6 days a week. So, if that's something you're thinking about, oh, yeah.
I remember that
thing,
now.
That thing, yeah. Give us a call. We would love to help you. 724-357-8088. We have had some really, really great success stories with our new Why Wait program. So that's the 6-week weight management program. You also meet with a dietitian 4 times, get a membership to the Wellness Center for 6 weeks, all for $350. I know it sounds maybe a little bit pricey, but the people that have gone through it have done fabulous. We had one person lose 28 pounds in 6 weeks. So I think, we're all professionals. These are certified, educated people who are working with you, and we really strive to provide the best service that we can.
Now, is Why Wait a program that begins at a certain date, and so you have to wait for the next round to begin, or is it something you can join at any time?
The Why Wait program is a little bit different in the aspect that we are trying to run it all the time. Okay. Because when people make a choice to do this, we want to be there and be the person that they count on to help them through this process. So the Why Wait, it's a smaller group, so sometimes it's 2 to 4 people versus a big class of maybe 20, like Journey to Lean. So we try to start them about every 2 to 3 weeks. As soon as we get enough people, we get them rolling on the program.
Okay, that's and with a group of that size, it seems as if it can be more personal, more individualized.
It is very individualized. You meet with the registered dietitians, and they design a meal plan for you. The exercise physiologist meets with you once a week to design an exercise plan for you. So we really try to be all-encompassing and be there to answer your questions and kind of guide you right through the whole weight loss journey that you might be on.
There you go, 357-8088.
Yep, come on now.
You have one more sheet of paper there, or maybe two.
I just want to remind people, I know they probably hear your ad on the radio all the time talking about Urgicare. But, it's open. They offer lots of services. So particularly this time of year, sports physicals. So if you haven't got your sports physical for your spring sports, that is available to you not only through your PCP, but you can come on over to Urgicare and get that sports physical as well. Yeah.
And, of course, for the Urgicare types of things like the sprained ankle that you got when you stumbled while you were out there doing your walking, all of those sorts of things.
Let's not discourage people, Todd. They're not going to get that. They're not going to eat Urgicare for that.
Minor injuries do occur in every aspect of life. And,
they do.
And even though we make light of it, some people get out there for their spring walking program or running program, and they've been sitting around all winter long, and so they try to do too much right off the bat, and they hurt themselves. We don't want them to do that.
No. Please call us. We can help you.
There you go. She's Amanda Augustine, she's very sincere, the Institute for Healthy Living at the Indiana Regional Medical Center. Quit the sit. Give us the times or the time of the date.
Wednesday, April 19th, 6 p.m. at the Rustic Lodge. Call us at the Institute for a reservation, 724-357-8088. The grocery store tours at Giant Eagle, Wednesday, April 26th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And call the Diabetes Center to register, 724-357-7164.
She is Amanda Augustine from the Institute for Healthy Living at the Indiana Regional Medical Center. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Todd. Have a great day, everyone.
There